As is part of the problem and why you'll need to start making an appointment to be heard. Plus, a new report finds former Michigan House Speaker Lee Chatfield is under investigation again. News Channel 3 uncovers the new accusations against him. And changes are in the works for a West Michigan college. The improvements coming to K.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3, live at 6.
Good evening. A Kalamazoo County courthouse is limiting access to the public, we're told, because the court staff can't ensure the safety of people in the building. Tonight, court officials blame the county's private security contractor. News Channel 3's Mike Krafsik is joining us live at the Kalamazoo County Family Court building on Gull Road to explain what's keeping the door shut. Mike.
Yeah, Andy, the chief probate and family court judge here in the county says the quality of security guards patrolling this facility have been unacceptable. For weeks, county leaders have worked with the security guards firm for a solution, but nothing has been accomplished. The best move, they say, to happen right now is to close the doors here, except for an appointment only. Kalamazoo County's Family Division houses cases related to child abuse, child support, and divorce. Emotions often run high at the court's Gull Road facility.
These are the kinds of cases where if people's emotions are going to be raw on the best of days and on the worst of days, bad things can happen.
That's why Kalamazoo County Circuit and Probate Court Chief Judge Gary Shagar says well-trained security are needed.
It could be a powder keg if it's not handled appropriately.
Shagar signed an order mandating the court stay open by appointment only. He says employees and the public face an unacceptable risk to their safety.
This particular contractor, like everybody else, has faced hiring problems, finding the adequate numbers of people with the adequate training and background in order to provide courthouse security.
The move means family court proceedings will go online for now. Many already have been online since COVID-19 forced the change.
Didn't stop us at all. We're conducting the same number of hearings, serving the same number of the population, just in a little bit different manner.
Kalamazoo County Prosecutor Jeff Gedding says he expects no impact on caseloads for now.
I'm hopeful that between my office, the courts, and the county, that we're able to make arrangements so that there will be an adequate security presence.
County leaders are looking for solutions to a nationwide problem. Private security leaders say firms nationwide have had problems hiring. The copy of the order pasted are right here in black and white outside the courthouse. The Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office, meanwhile, says it only was providing security, only had one deputy here securing this building. The rest were private security guards made up from this company based in California. We reached out to that company, but we have not heard back.
We don't want fallen officers to get forgotten, and we want their families to know that we still see their families, and their families are still important. And ultimately, they're the ones that have to live the rest of their lives without their officer.
It's a story you'll only see here on News Channel 3, an out-of-state company seeking to help fallen Kalamazoo heroes.
They include Sergeant Ryan Proxmire, who died after being shot in the line of duty, and late Officer Christian Smith, who died recently after battling cancer. News Channel 3's Maria Serrano live now in studio to explain how this is happening. Maria.
Good morning to you both, Kirk and Kristen. It all starts with a cup of coffee like the one I have in my hands this morning. Risen Warrior Coffee Company in Iowa is putting together a tribute blend of bags of coffee for late KDPS Officer Christian Smith, who recently passed away after a battle with leukemia. The owners of the online coffee company work in law enforcement. They say a cup of coffee can change and save lives. They've also done other tributes for Michigan officers like Michigan State Police Trooper Caleb Starr, who was struck by a drunk driver while on duty in 2020, and Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Ryan Proxmire, who died in the line of duty after being shot during a high-speed chase in Kalamazoo County. Officer Smith's coffee bag will be a medium roast with a personalized label honoring him. During his 6 years at KDPS, he served as a police officer, firefighter, canine handler, and drug investigators. Owners of the company this morning say adding to a fallen hero's legacy is part of why they started this effort.
It's just a way that we can, one, honor Officer Smith's life, and then also just kind of assure his family that his life mattered, and people see him and people see them.
The tribute line for Officer Smith will run for about a month. The proceeds will go back to either Officer Smith's family, or if the family wishes, they can donate it to charity. So far, 146 bags of coffee have been sold for Officer Smith. For Sergeant Proxmire, 250 bags were sold, raising $620. 611 bags were sold for Trooper Star, raising $2,000. If you can't make a purchase right now, the owners say they will reopen all tribute lines during Police Week in May.
We have new information today about a double murder in Greene County as a judge ruling the teenage suspect should be tried as an adult. With moving the case now to criminal court, we're able to obtain some more court documents outlining this case, and we can now also identify the 16-year-old suspect as Jordan Allen. According to the court documents, Allen killed his 7-year-old brother Jesse Allen and their grandmother, 59-year-old Sherry Cole, with a hammer outside their Greene County home back in April. The documents saying that Allen disliked his younger brother and did not like playing with him. Workers with the Department of Children's Services as well as youth villages had previously worked with Allen with coping methods, according to those court documents. The judge's ruling states that if Allen had been convicted of these murders in the juvenile court system, he could only be detained until he is 19, which is 3 years from now. Judge Ken Bailey adding to that ruling that there is no program that would adequately address a 16-year-old who killed 2 people with a hammer in less than 3 years. Allen is currently being held in a juvenile detention center in Sevier County. The court will decide next week if he is to be moved to an adult jail. We will continue to follow that case later today and also as it moves through the court system.